tutorial on how to create an invoice from a purchase order for the Sobeys group, which includes Sobeys West, Atlantic, Quebec, and Ontario, using EDI Gateway's Web EDI portal, Webgate Plus. First, log into webgate.edigateway.net by using Internet Explorer or Firefox. Our application is not compatible with Chrome or Edge. Enter the username and password assigned to you by our customer service department, or if you are already using the application, use your current username and password. Then enter the security code as shown on your screen. Let's create an invoice from a purchase order. Click on Documents to access the inbox. Select your purchase order, right-click on the mouse, and select Create Invoice from the menu. The invoice module has a header, detail, summary, and tax section. We will start with the header. The date field will automatically populate with the current date. You can edit this field and choose the date you wish to invoice for. Please note that you cannot send your invoice with a future date. It will reject. Enter your invoice number. If you enter terms in the retail section of My Profile, these terms will automatically populate in the header section of the invoice. Note that the terms coming from the PO will override the terms in the profile. You can edit the terms section of the header at any time. Click on the next arrow at the bottom of the screen or on the Detail button at the top to access the Detail section. Once you are in the Detail section of the invoice, verify that the quantities and the unit prices are accurate. You can make changes to the quantity and prices by double-clicking in the cell. Note, you cannot add items to an invoice which has been created from a PO. Sobeys will reject the invoice. If you need to change the tax rate charged, for example, HST to GST, click on the Tax Config button, top left, click Custom. For example, remove the HST and add 5% GST. The change will apply only to the invoice you are creating at the time. To apply taxes to your items, click on the GST, QST, or HST tax box located on the item line. A checkmark will appear on the taxable item. To tax all items, click the All button at the top right of the grid. If your purchase order includes allowances and/or charges, when you create your invoice, a button with a plus sign will be visible left of the item. You can press on the button to expand the field. This will show you the allowance or charge. You can edit or remove the allowance or charge by right-clicking on your mouse. If you wish to remove all allowances and charges, simply press the Remove All button at the top right of the grid. If you need to add an allowance or charge to an item, click on the item, right-click on the mouse, and select Add Allowance and Charge. A window will appear. Select the indicator and code from the drop-down menu. For example, an allowance is A, the code, performance allowance, the amount $10. Click on OK. To apply a charge or allowance at the summary level of the invoice, click on Summary, click on Add next to Allowance and Charge, and fill in the requirements. Again, indicator, code, and dollar amount. Click on OK. To tax the allowance or charge, click the tax box at the line level. To tax all allowances or charges, click the All button located at the top right of the grid. Return to the header and press the Calculate button to ensure the term's discount amount is calculated. You are now ready to save your invoice. You can either save the invoice or save as a draft. Saving as a draft will prevent the invoice from being sent out. Only documents with a status of valid will be sent. Regardless if a document is saved as valid or draft, they will be saved to the outbox. To send your documents, go to the outbox, select your document, and click on Send. This will send only the document you have selected. To send all the valid documents, select Send Valid, which is in the top right-hand corner. This will send all valid documents in the outbox. When you are ready to send your completed draft invoice, right-click on the mouse and press Edit and Save. The document is now valid and can be sent. Once you send the invoice, you will find it in the Sent box. The status of the invoice will update 3 times. The first will be in queue. Our system has not sent it yet. We release documents every 4 minutes. Second, the status will be sent. It has been sent to Sobey's but not acknowledged yet. And third is acknowledged. Sobey's has received the document. The time and date of the acknowledgement will be indicated. Always ensure that you have received an acknowledgement for your transactions by monitoring the status 24 hours after sending your document. Congratulations, you have completed your invoice for Sobey's. Sobey's sends an email with the errors when there is a problem with the transaction. If that is the case, please forward this error to us, as Sobey's may not send it to our error email. Here's how to reach us, and from all of us at EDI Gateway, thank you for watching.